It's Michelle Alexander with a story. This one is called Our Friendship Rules by Peggy Moss and Dee Dee Tardif and illustrated by Alyssa Emery Geis. Here we go. When my friend Jenny Martin hides, she's almost impossible to find unless she starts talking. Jenny Martin is my best friend. We sit next to each other on the bus and we play cards in her treehouse. We spy on my brother. During recess, we play Jenny Tag. It's really complicated and fun. We made up rules. Jenny keeps them in her pocket, just in case. I have a lot of pictures of my friend Jenny. And this one is my favorite. This is my next favorite picture of Jenny. Jenny promised that next time she makes a puppet out of one of my best shirts, she'll ask me first. Rolinda Sparks moved to our school recently. Here is a picture of Rolinda Sparks. Rolinda Sparks is absolutely the coolest kid I've ever seen. The moment I saw Rolinda Sparks, I wanted her to be my best friend. I bet you would want that too. So, I came up with a plan. I found a pair of shoes just like Rolinda's in my sister's closet, and I stuffed the shoes with tissue and I wore them to school. At morning recess, I couldn't play jump rope because I kept tripping over the pointy tips, but when Rolinda Sparks noticed my shoes at lunch, she smiled. Then I cut my hair, just like Rolinda's, and the most amazing thing happened. Rolinda Sparks said I could be her best friend. Can you believe it? Rolinda sat next to me on the way to Science Museum field trip, and she said there wasn't enough room for Jenny. Rolinda let me sit next to her at lunch, and she and her friends talked about how Jenny Martin looks like a lizard because she's so small, and all she does is run around and hide under things. Rolinda laughed. I sat quiet as a leaf. I didn't say a word. Rolinda looked at me. You aren't still friends with her, are you? I wanted Rolinda to be my friend, so I lied. I bet you would have done the same thing if you were me. Jenny and I aren't really friends anymore, I said. She talks too loud. I felt a little sick to my stomach when I said it, but only for a minute because Rolinda smiled a big welcome to my club smile and said, "You're right." I felt so good, so fabulously clever that I said, "I know tons of secrets about Jenny." Rolinda beamed and I beamed back. Then I told one of Jenny's biggest, most private secrets that I swore I would never tell. When Jenny found out that I told her secret, she got really, really mad. And this is what Jenny looks like when she's mad. And this is what Jenny looks like when she's hurt. And then this is what Jenny looks like when she can't believe her best friend told a story about her just to impress the coolest girl in school. I couldn't find Jenny after school. I looked everywhere. I felt miserable. I didn't want to lose my best friend. No more treehouse card games, no more friendship bracelets, no more milkshakes with banana, chocolate, and cinnamon mixed in, and no more best friends in the whole entire world. I'm sorry, I said. This is what Jenny Martin said from her hiding place. You should be very sorry. You thought telling my secret would make you look cool? Sometimes I'm not so smart. I said. Right, said Jenny. Then I didn't say anything else for a long time. I thought about the time we'd gotten into fights before, and we always worked things out, even if we had to cry first. But this felt different. Worse. I'm really, really sorry, I said. And Jenny climbed out of her hiding place, and she had a crinkled up piece of paper in her hand. Remember this? She asked. Ginny and Alexandra's friendship rules. Number 1, make a puppet out of your friend's clothes without asking. Never. Number 2, it's okay to get mad at your friend. It's okay to shout. It's okay to cry. It's not okay to throw milkshakes at her. Number 3, important. It's easier to find a new favorite shirt than a new best friend. In a quiet voice, Ginny said, I think we need to add some more rules. We worked all afternoon. Sometimes we laughed and sometimes we didn't. But finally, we had a whole bunch of friendship rules. And just in case there's another Relinda Sparks. Ginny and Alexandra's new friendship rules. When we finished writing down our rules, I looked at the crinkled up piece of paper and I took it home and I copied every word into a fresh piece of paper. And then I put our friendship rules in my pocket, just in case. And I don't spend much time with Relinda Sparks, and I don't try to look like her either. This is a pretty good picture of me. The other day, Relinda Sparks asked if she could play jump rope with us. And sure, I said. Our rules say anybody can play. Guess what? Relinda Sparks likes that rule a lot. Be yourself. The end. Thank you.